Alright everybody, welcome back. It's time for some more Mike Piazza Strike Zone. I know I just did it. Just want to take one quick look at... Supposedly I have excellent stream health right now. I hope that keeps up. I've been actually very frustrated. Noticing that at least my last two videos have had some fairly weak stream health on them. Some dropped frames, some dropped, basically not really getting a good look at the animation, stuff like that. Yeah, 2340 kilobytes per second. That's a lot better than it was before. When I logged off the last time, it was at like 300. I was like, what the fuck is that about? That's not cool. That's not what it's supposed to be. Anyway, if you guys want to take a look real quick at the full lineup, as I said, like I said, I did the whole draft before I started the game. So we got Tim Raines here, leading off. Well past his prime, but not quite like in his retirement years. He had some still good lead off hitter. Then we got Luis Gonzalez. I think a lot of people think he's overrated, and he probably is. But you always got to remember him for being on that that Diamondbacks team that beat the Yankees a couple years after this. He is also way too dark right there. His neither his beard nor his skin color was ever that dark, if I remember correctly. You look at him on the cover of Triple Play 2002, tell me that doesn't look right there. Vinny Castilla, and you got the opposite for Vinny Castilla. Vinny Castilla is like super white. What's up with that? Oh my god. Yeah, see, Vinny Castilla and JT Snow did not have the same skin color. That's all I'm saying. It's not me, it's this game. No, same thing with Manny Ramirez. He's looking super white. I don't know what's up with this. Alright, anyway, Cecil Fielder, Carlos Hernandez. I found out Carlos Hernandez actually was Mike Scioscia and Mike Piazza's backup for most of his tenure in in Los Angeles. So were he not traded to the Padres, he would not really have registered. Yeah, Brett Boone. I actually got both Boones. I shouldn't really have Aaron Boone, being that from Massachusetts, but I don't really care that much. And then you got Ronnie Belliard. Actually, this is pretty good right here. I want to know where this was during the fucking fantasy draft, because it wasn't anywhere. I will admit, during the fantasy draft, I was glad to be able to like sort by wins, by stats, or by like the quality of like a certain stat. Like I could look by batting or power, or speed or defense right there, or those stats right there, average, home runs, ribbies. But what I would have really liked, honestly, would just be to see, like, overall, like, the remaining players in the draft, because that would have actually helped, based on the fact that, like, when you're doing a fantasy draft like this, you don't, like, it's not like a regular, like, MLB or an NFL draft where you're like, well, we have to fill spaces, so we're looking at this guy and other people are looking at this guy. No, I want the best available player, because I want to know how long I can wait on other players. So, anyway... That's one thing that like I don't know why they don't incorporate that. But anyway, let's get going. I have not played another game. I just you know, at time today I want to do this. I want to make sure that, you know, if I stream it this time, let's check the stream health. How's it looking? Yeah, still pretty good. That better not go down. Anyway, let's play the next game. And yeah, Red Sox, Rangers. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, Esteban Loaiza. Oh yeah, Esteban Loaiza. He was big. I just remember that name. He was big. It's very hot today. It's very hot in Arlington, Texas. I remember Esteban Loaiza on like the Nationals, in like the mid 2000s. So I recognize that name. He probably isn't that great of a pitcher right now, but we'll find out. Cool. And still feeling pretty slow on this release here. Yeah, got to check the swing. That check swing, I was making fun of it last time about how it's like, wow, they put a check swing in there. Nobody else bothered to put check swings in their games at this time. But it's like, if we didn't have the check swing, like, basically we should be going in and expecting to swing at every pitch, because if you don't expect to swing at every pitch and you get the quick fastball that's in the zone, then you're not ever going to hit it unless you're able to be like, yes, I am following through on this. And Luis Gonzalez is hitting the grounder to third. That wasn't even that fast of a pitch. That was a...
Ball. 1-0.
I was still a bit off speed. I still only got to dribble it.
Count is even.
Nope.
1-2.
Well, I don't know what the fuck to do with this, with these fast pitches, man. Hopeless. Alright, so I did try to look in the manual and try to figure out the pitching, and it is not helpful at all. It suggests that the way that the developers were looking at pitching, that they made a super complex pitching control system, and it's not that way at all. Basically, actually what I found out, the thing that actually really bothered me is that the default pitch, if you don't press anything, you don't put the control stick in any direction, you just press A, you throw a changeup. What baseball game have you ever played in your life that the default pitch is a changeup and not a fastball? So, make sure, if you're basically gonna just go in there and not make a big deal and not think too hard, make sure that at least on every pitch you are holding the control stick up, because you're gonna be throwing fastballs. You can't just load changeups in there every single time. It doesn't work that way. No pitcher in baseball can throw changeups every time. Changeup, the whole point of a changeup is you don't throw it every time. The whole point is that you use it to get someone off guard. And I'm not gonna get anybody on this fucking dribbler halfway down the third baseline. Are you kidding? But I still have no idea. There's nothing in there that says what to do to throw it, say, you know, high in the zone, low, whether you're going to make it a strike or a ball. There's nothing in there in the manual that tells you how to put control on it. But the really frustrating thing is that it almost seems to suggest that that's the point, that they have this really complex pitching system, and Mo Vaughn just hit a 3-run homer off me, so we're off to a great start here. 500 feet, that looked like way less than 500 feet, just saying. That seemed like it just went over the wall, but whatever. No, but it really frustrates me that they even have the audacity to suggest that, like, ooh, you can't be out there throwing hard every single pitch. Well, then give me an option to use my control and use my placement to do something a little bit more intricate than just basically picking my style of pitch and then laying it in there at random. Because I don't really feel like I have any sort of control over my pitches. That's gonna get down in front of him, is it? God damn it. Who am I controlling? God, what the fuck? Was I the first baseman or the pitcher? God, that was bullshit. Oh my god. I could have thrown him out at first, couldn't I? I think I would have actually got him that time.
The bases are loaded.
The bases are loaded.
Ball. 1-0.
I didn't specifically choose to throw a ball there. It just kind of happened that way.
Out.
Tag him. Oh my god, was that the weakest? Oh, well, it's 2 outs. I didn't even feel like I got any outs. That's the worst part. There you go. Oh, god damn it, it's gonna be foul. It's actually good contact that time. Alright, I don't need the fucking graphics after every pitch. Foul ball or not. He's not, yeah, it's not gonna get down. Oh, that stayed up there. That one stayed up there for way too long. Alright, it's Manny. He's like the most exciting person on my team. Like, the only person I legit care about on this team. I feel weird because, like, I didn't go after Tom Glavine specifically. I didn't do anything like that. And hey, Manny hits a home run. Look at that. Holy shit, 535. Again, that did not look like it was 535. That looked like 320. What are you gonna do? Yeah, it's Cecil.
0-1.
There we go. See, the thing that really bothers me is look at those two pitches in succession right there. One after the other. They looked like the same pitch. But one of them had a red trail and one of them had a blue trail. That means that the first pitch was a strike. The second pitch had to be a ball. It doesn't even matter if it was a different speed. The placement on them and the break on them, the lack of break rather, was exactly the same. I don't know what the pitching is like in this game. It's like they introduced the blue or red trail because they're like, well, the pitch is going to look the same every single time, regardless of the placement. So, yeah, as long as they're throwing a fastball or a changeup, you know. The breaking balls are all going to have their own break. You saw that. That's fine, but like
0-1.
Like it just like how is there a difference between that strike and that ball that I hit? Because I hit the ball. I hit the one that was going to be outside the zone. Oh wow, I did not expect that dive to work. I've used the dive a couple times. It's only worked. It worked the one time. But looking at that, I legitimately did not expect that dive to do anything because they're always like they cover like zero distance on them. So I think it's just the kind of playing tricks on you with the way that the dive actually looks as opposed to how effective it actually is. Oh my god, how do you not pick those up? That's got to be the most frustrating part of fielding in this game, is that they don't have, like, as far as I can tell, they don't have, like, a space around them that they'll reasonably, like, make the play with. It's just got to be, like, you know, if their model, like, the ball comes in contact with their player model, that's all it is. Because there's no way that he should not be, you know, trying to get that. At the very least, the animation should change. Like, he should start looking like he's trying to make a play. But he just kind of ran at it, and, like, I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that, you know? Oh, he's going to throw him out at third. He's out. Finally. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's the ball. I don't know how to throw it one way or the other, so. This is gonna be what breaks me with this game, honestly. This is gonna be the thing that makes me feel like it's not worth the time investment, because I feel like I have no control over the pitches. I just threw 4 straight balls and I don't know how I did that. I pointed the control stick in a different direction every time. When I got to that 3-0 count, I was like, all right, specifically don't do anything. Like, do not do anything. Try and throw it in the strike zone, and it was a ball, and I don't know what that is. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Oh, that was foul? Alright, I guess I caught a break then. Get under it. There we go. So, like I said, I didn't get a crazy interesting team. I didn't get a whole lot of people that I'm, like, super into, except for Manny Ramirez. But it's really interesting. I did look up all my players and everything. It just so happens that Ronnie Belliard, out of all the people on this team, might have had the most interesting bit of trivia that I'd seen for any of them. Because it turns out that Ronnie Belliard got blackmailed, or got I don't know if it's necessarily right to use blackmail because he didn't do anything. But somebody came up with this bullshit story. I think this might be out of here. Nope. Right onto the track. Anyway, some guy apparently came up with this bullshit story that Ronnie Belliard had fathered his daughter's child. And I don't know when this happened. I forget. I already forgot when.
0-1.
But yeah, they didn't name him specifically at the time. It's just his agent supposedly confirmed it after the fact. Whatever. But apparently, yeah, this guy had completely made up this story that he tried to bring allegations against him, and they turned out to be total bullshit. He completely made up the whole thing to try and get money out of him. And I'm like going through the lineup, like you saw the batting order, like Ronnie Belliard was like last in the batting order. I'm like, yeah, none of these guys are crazy interesting. You know, I knew Luis Gonzalez. He played for the Diamondbacks. You know, and he only had that one really good season anyway, but he's still all right. You know, Tim Raines is big in the '80s. He's fast and everything, but he's not going to be fast for this team. Ronnie Belliard tried to have allegations brought against him that he's fathered an illegitimate child, and it turned out to be bullshit. Whoa! What the fuck? Where did that come from, man? I thought that was ridiculous. I was like, I went through everybody, and then I came down to Ronnie. Hey, nice catch, Vinny. You know, it's like, JT Snow was a great defensive player. He had 6 Gold Gloves in a row. Vinny Castilla led the National League in ribbies one year. You know, standard baseball stuff. Ronnie Belliard almost got tricked out of a big cash settlement. Some dude made some bullshit up about him. Why Ronnie Belliard? I think that was the best part, is Ronnie Belliard, because it's believable, I guess. No, why would you make it up about Ronnie Belliard? Whatever. Let's get the Ronnie Belliard thing to him. Whatever. I'll never forget this now. Throw the fucking ball. It's the same problem that just happened right there. That I think it was Ken Griffey Jr. that had that same problem. Like, they won't throw the ball until they're on the bag because it doesn't register them as being a recipient of the ball at first base until they're actually touching it. But that'll fuck up your rhythm on a play like that where the pitcher goes over to cover first because you go to hit the C right button and he doesn't throw it. Well, why didn't he throw it? Well, because he's not technically on first base yet. Yeah, but you would be throwing that ball to him anyway. So what's the point? That's a problem.
0-1.
Whatever. Get through. There you go. JT Snow. He's actually been probably the best hitter on my team so far. Batting .750 through these 2 games. No, I mean that's not crazy. Of course I jinxed it because he just grounded into a fucking double play. Great job. That was all me. Fuck.
0-1.
Into fucking off-speed pitches. Get down out there for Manny. Damn it! Alright. What are my pitches again? Alright. Stop shaking your head at me. That's the worst. That is the worst thing. I go to throw a pitch and you just go, no. What? What is... What? What am I supposed to do about it? I'm the one trying to throw the pitch. Get the only baseball game where you're actually controlling the catcher calling signs instead of the pitcher actually throwing the fucking ball.
Ball. 1-0.
That voice only comes in to call balls and strikes, doesn't it? That Patton Oswalt sound-alike. And so he's never going to come in on my side of the ball because I keep swinging at shit. Oh, fuck you! No, no hurry. No hurry on this one. Is there a cutoff man button? I think it's the first time I've really thought about using it, so... There might be, for all I know, but... Good Lord. My latest question with the pitching seems to be, I'm kind of looking at it, I'm like, do I have to be hitting the direction and the button on the second time I press it? Because sometimes I feel like I'm going for like the curveball, which is A and right, and it just throws a changeup like I didn't do anything. So it's like, if I let go of it, does it negate it? Does it do something like that? These are things that the manual doesn't even tell me. Like, I don't... They have, honestly, almost no explanation of the pitching system in the manual. And it is the least intuitive pitching system I've seen in any video game. Because you can, you know... I say that because you can pick up, like, any previous, you know, prior to the N64 era, the Saturn PlayStation era, pretty much all the pitching in baseball games was the same. Like, you'd throw the ball. Well, that was a hell of a bad ball hit right there. Not going to do anything for him. But, you know, think of any baseball game from, like, the 16-bit era and before that you've ever played. You don't even pick the height of the pitch. You just throw the ball with the A button, yeah, pretty much be the A button. Or maybe the B button on Genesis. But you say, okay, I'm ready to throw the pitch, and then you control it after the pitch, which is really cool. It's a good way to make it simple and easy to pick up. This is like, you know, now that I think of it, maybe World Series Baseball, they eventually adopted this style. Or not this style, because it's way better than this. But the style that we would be thinking of nowadays, where we see the pitcher dead on from the catcher's view. And you pick the height, you pick the you know, inside, outside, you know, whatever you need to pick. And you try and throw it in there with some control on it. You know.
1-0.
It's a little bit harder to get a grasp of, but, you know, it's a little bit, once you actually do have a grasp of it, it's a more precise and more strategic control. This is neither of those things. Because at no point do I feel like I know what pitch I'm selecting, but I also don't feel like I have any control over it, regardless of what type of pitch it is. This is going to be my big issue with this game. This, like I said, that's really what's killing this game for me. The batting is better in both other games. The graphics are better in both other games, but you know, they'd be passable if I actually thought that I knew what type of control I had over my pitching. Because this is going to drive me crazy. I'm kind of just slinging them in there and hoping for the best. Which is what I do in most baseball games, I'll be honest, because I'm not the best strategist on the mound. But this is on another level. Like, I don't plan the attack for each batter. I don't plan out my... Oh, apparently he's tired. I wouldn't have known, honestly. I guess it's good that they tell me that. So now we have to deal with this ridiculous, horrible substitution screen. Alright, so I'm in this menu, and I'm going to take... I guess I'll do Quantrill, because I feel like I'm still... Alright, and then we're going to go to this menu, but we're not going to use this menu, because we're actually going to go down below that menu and put him... What? Oh my god. Quantrill. Yeah. Or Asuna. Apparently I picked Asuna. Whatever. This menu system is actually... Holy fucking shit. Well, I guess I can get Quantrill now. Quantrill. Eliza. Quantrill. Awesome. Now, keep changes. Yes. Awesome. But you can't press start and you can't press B to get out of that menu. You gotta go to play ball and press A. That's stupid. Number 2 thing that's driving me crazy about this game, the menus are fucking terrible. Like, I thought the menus, a lot of the menus and the, basically just the ease of use in Ken Griffey was bad. This is This is actually, like, counterintuitive. I gave Ken Griffey some crap because you can't do a whole lot from the pause menu. Like, you can change players, you can change pitchers, you know, do all your substitutions from there, and that's all you can really do. And then there's not a whole lot of intricacy to those. This is actively, like, difficult to use. It's not, it doesn't make sense. It's not streamlined. That's a really, really bad menu system. And again, there's not really that many options. It doesn't really present itself as if it's going to have a lot of options this time. Unlike the manual, which is all about the pitching. You know, pitching's so complex. Tell me how to fucking use it then. Right back up the middle. Is that Ronnie Belliard? Is this Tim Raines? Yep. This is Tim Raines. That means that was Ronnie Belliard. You go, Ronnie. That's foul. God damn it. Oh, that's... Oh, just a lot... Oh, fuck. What am I saying? He just got thrown out at second. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? I take it back, Ronnie. Y'all ain't shit. Get back to the dugout. Sit your ass down. I would take you out of the game for that. That sucks. That's terrible. Whatever. Let's hope Vinny can do something with it. No, or nothing, I guess.
0-2.
No. You know, sometimes I like when it sounds really good coming off the bat, but some of these sound fucking terrible. That had to be more than just a little coming off the bat. Like, seriously? I mean, I know he got under it and he didn't quite get all of it, but still makes a better sound than that. That made a better sound than that. You gonna throw him out now? Not quite. Just for the record, that was the game. That was not actually my stream health, but now that I'm thinking about it, had one dip a little while ago. Or maybe not. I have no idea when that even is. Anyway. What am I doing? Completely ruined this. Anyway, let's get back to it. Let's just finish this fucking game.
That ball's belted.
Wow.
It's a home run.
Was that move on? 875 for move on. Well, that's their entire offense. The last guy to wear 42.
Strike. 0-1.
Whatever. Who? Oh my god, the shortstop. What the fuck? How is he not grabbing that? So first of all, in what universe was that the shortstop's ball to play? Seriously, why was that Ronnie Belliard to play that ball into short center? That would have been Tim Raines' ball the whole time. If it wasn't for the fact that they decided to put my cursor on the entirely wrong person, someone who was never going to get that ball, I wouldn't have run out of the way at the last second and had that ball go by me, even though it shouldn't have anyway, because it was right next to him. Like, how is he not grabbing it? Yeah, he's not going to get it, but he's going to throw this guy out at second. See, that was different than the Ronnie Belliard thing. Ronnie should have been running as soon as that ball looked like it was going to come down at all. And he should have been about halfway. That person had every reason to be. No, I guess, yeah, because they were between first and second, so whatever. Load the bases. Don't bother picking it up, Tim. I guess I've been spoiled by this show and by MVP baseball. Like, I had this feeling that, like, just because, it seemed within reason that you would pick the ball up when it's in your vicinity, I lose my precision when I actually go for it. I go and try and field the ball. Oh, JT. Where's the, why is there a fucking delay? Like, you heard me press the button. I was so up on that. Like, whatever. Whatever. This game's fucking trash, man. I wouldn't even call this game trash if I wasn't so annoyed at the terrible pitching system. I guess he caught that. You got fucking Willie Mays back there. Doesn't even have to look over his shoulder for that. Sticks his hand out there, pulls it in. Just let it drops right in with the fucking bucket. Wow, it just hung up there. I can't catch a fucking break. Whatever. Do I have to take this guy out soon? Or? There we go. He actually caught it too. It didn't go by him. It didn't go anything like that. How do you not get that? That time wasn't even me. I was right on top of it. Was that the depth perception thing that I was talking about in the last video? Did it go over his head? Because there's no reason that he shouldn't have been grabbing that. Or is he just fucking Bill Buckner out there? Oh, this is fucking painful. Get the ball. Is that the same hit? That was the same exact play. Except this time he actually grabbed it right away. No. By pressing A, or is that the first base? That doesn't make any sense. The bases are loaded. Dribbler. Go! Oh, fuck you. Hey, you actually scored a run without hitting a home run. That never happens in this game. I feel like that never happens in any version of this game. Like, whether I'm playing, whether it's the computer, or it's anybody. I feel like nobody ever hits a small ball run.
0-1.
Especially not on an infield fielder's choice. Bam. Got it. That's the inning? Alright, that's the inning. We're almost done here. Almost done. I have the bottom of the order coming up, so nothing probably going to happen in this part, but I'm lucky that wasn't just caught on the caught over the dugout. These hits sound weak as fuck. Hey, I can't. That's not supposed to happen with the computer. That's also not supposed to happen where I try to send him like 3 times and he doesn't move until it's too late and I've given up. And I tried to send him back, but apparently it doesn't work. Any game that has automatic base running where I don't even have to worry in the slightest about the base running, I will turn it on because I have, for the most part, I cannot seem to grasp the concept of base running in these games. Like, it's always just way too complicated to be able to send one person instead of just, you know, everybody. And there we go. That's the top of the 8th. All right, let's get this over with. You know, I might try and play 1 or 2 more games and see if anything changes, but most likely this is the best it's gonna be. I legitimately, I get up on defense and I'm like, okay, he's got a fastball, a slider, and a splitter. Is that what that is? Let's see if I can find out. That doesn't matter because he hit it, so it's not going to tell me what pitch I actually threw and where it was. Is it, oh, it's a sinker. Okay, SI. That's right. That makes sense. Don't mind me. Put it on your head and pitch the fucking ball. Man, I'm glad you're not shaking your head at me anymore, but come on, dude. That's not going to get him. It was close, though, actually. It was a lot closer than I thought it would be. I figured that'd be like 2 hopping into second base there, that's why. Oh my god, how are you not catching that? Like, there's no fucking precision on that, so there's no way for me to be confident in the fact that he... What am I trying to say? I don't know. It's like the control stick, the control stick on the N64 is great, but it does not give me the ability to hone in on that little spot right there on the fly well enough. So I thought they'd give me a little bit of a break there with the diving play, but I guess not. I can't be mad about that. It's just I should have fucking had that, you know.
Ball. 2-1. Ball. 3-1.
Why does he keep throwing balls? I don't know how to throw a strike. I don't know how to actually make it be a strike.
The bases are loaded.
Oh, it's a grand slam? Grand slam! Great fucking job. Wow. Fucking amazing. Threw my first strike in 4 pitches. Whatever. What else do I have? Luma. Okay. Put him in. There. Yes. Keep the changes.
They're going to the bullpen.
Great, thanks. Oh my god, he actually caught it. That was amazing. Amazing. Bluma, you're the best pitcher on the team by far right now. Hey, nice hit, Tim. You're not really going to do anything with it because you're not as fast as you used to be, but good hit. Alright. At least do something with it.
0-1.
Yes! And it's nothing. Nothing to do with that one. Hopeless. Vinny, you get me one more homer? Close? Not gonna get down? No. Alright. Last chance here. We got, is it Manny coming up or is it JT? Okay, JT hits clean up and then Manny's 5th. Get through the... Hey! Got through the infield for him.
Hey!
Nice. Alright, Manny. Be Manny. Very, very white Manny. A very white Manny. Like, that's disturbing to me. Oh, it's gonna get down. Gonna get down and put runners on bases loaded right now. So
the bases are loaded.
Do something. Bases are loaded for a very old Cecil Fielder. Batting DH. And game's over. Alright, good job everybody. Good effort. Good effort. Oh, this is hopeless. Okay, I'm gonna try. Wow, 27 hits. They got 27 hits on me. Oh, that actually hurts a little bit. That's really, really bad. But what do you expect when your pitching is just rolling the dice, basically? And that's pretty much why I feel like I can you know, stop early. I'm gonna read the fucking Nintendo Power and see if they tell me anything. What does it say in the Nintendo Power, honestly? Like, what does it say for pitching? Start Baseball 99 on the Game Boy. Probably plays better than this, honestly. It doesn't say anything. It doesn't say how you place it. It doesn't say how you actually control the pitches. It just says you can pick what the pitches are. I don't understand why there's a two-tier thing to that if like it doesn't seem to maintain itself from one press of the button to the next. It doesn't make any sense to me. It seems almost random, the balls and strikes. It's random on everything. It just doesn't make any sense. And I can't give any credit to a baseball game that doesn't have pick up and play or complex pitching. It's just random. Somebody tell me how to throw pitches in this game, seriously. Until then, I think I know what the next game is. Let's just double check it really quick. I may or may not. I'm not gonna do one more Mike Piazza, but I'll see how much more games I can get out of this myself. I'll try and play a little bit. And yes, the next game is Chopper Attack, which is a game I've never played before. It'll be really interesting though. Chopper Attack. I know a tiny amount about it. I don't know what to expect. But I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. I hope this video came out a lot better. Excuse me, in terms of stream quality and everything. So, have a good day. I will see you next time for some Chopper Attack.